Hello everyone. Many of you know me as a plastic surgeon also, apart from a fitter coach. So you might be having doubts like when she can do liposuction and remove fat and make people healthy, why is she a fitter coach? So to understand that, you need to know what is visceral fat, what is subcutaneous fat, and what those two do. So when energy balance is on the positive side, that is when there is more energy, it gets stored in the body as fat. So that storage happens as both visceral fat and subcutaneous fat. Visceral fat is something when it goes and deposits inside the body between the organs, more like within the liver, causing fatty liver, on the kidneys, here and there, on the heart, causing cardiomegaly, everywhere. Okay, so subcutaneous fat is what we see outside, the flabby fat which looks unsightly, that is outside. So when it is more, it is always a problem. But subcutaneous fat has certain functions and visceral fat has certain harms. So the unhealthy things that happen, the problems that happen to our health, like metabolic syndrome, diabetes, hypertension, PCOS, all these things have their root cause in visceral fat. Subcutaneous fat is just an external indicator of amount of fat deposited in a person. You cannot even say it as an external indicator of whatever that is deposited. If you go and see a sumo wrestler's body, they will have only subcutaneous fat as long as they are doing out their proper workouts. When you scan them, visceral fat percentage is very normal for them. So they do not have metabolic syndrome in spite of looking very obese. This just says that the visceral fat is the problem here. And subcutaneous fat has a lot of uses, like maintaining the body temperature, producing leptin and adiponectin hormones which maintain the homeostasis of the body and also helps in regulation of sexual hormones, etc. So what subcutaneous fat does is just unsightly appearance. What visceral fat does is the major damage. So when a plastic surgeon does liposuction, we suck out the fat outside, literally sucking out the subcutaneous fat, which has a lot of benefits just because it is giving unsightly appearance. Okay, so when we do that, visceral fat remains, metabolic syndrome remains, diabetes remains, hypertension remains, everything that is unhealthy in a person remains. So if a person has to become healthy overall, the answer is diet and exercise, proper quantified nutrition and proper resistance training, which has proven to reduce the amount of visceral fat, which makes a person healthy as well as aesthetically pleasing, as well as getting a toned look. So this is the reason I am a fitter coach. I want to help people to become healthy in a more better way. Thank you.